Hi and welcome to my YouTube channel. So today I'm going to be talking about when Argentina actually had a chance of winning the World Cup for the second time. Now, uh, again, welcome to my YouTube channel. So this is actually the first video I'm doing. So I will really appreciate it if you like and subscribe. So first of all, let's just start with the fact that this this past World Cup already, Messi has already shown that, let me see, Messi and Argentina have already shown that they that there's actually a chance that they can actually win this this World Cup. So first of all, uh, first of all, we have to argue that yes, there are other countries that are also performing in this World Cup. The countries like we have countries like France already. We have countries like France. We have countries like Japan. We have countries like Portugal also, although Portugal at the currently they are not really performing. But the point here is there is actually the question is there actually a possibility that Argentina will win this for this will actually win this for the second time. So now if we have to be if we have to be honest, would actually realize that that in the that Messi currently as we're talking is already having 5 goals. Okay? He already has 5 goals. So three of them, the first hat trick came against Algeria, and the second one is the one that he now currently played where he scored two goals. So so with all this, we can clearly see already that there's a high possibility that Argentina this might actually win the second World Cup. Although they still have a long way to go, because obviously this this year's World Cup rules have been changed, so the competition is actually longer. That's why even in this group stage, instead of uh, two teams two teams going through, it will now be three. So many because in the last World Cup it was actually um, in all the other World Cups it was actually just two teams going through, but in this year's one it's going to be three World Cups. So obviously it's going to be a long. This will be the longest World Cup ever. With the games are going to be so much more. But as even as the World Cup has started, we can clearly see already that Argentina actually have a chance. There's actually a possibility that they actually might end up winning this for the second time already. So by the way things are looking, all what Argentina have to do is just to continue playing playing the way they're playing, and who knows, they actually might end up winning this. So and then there's again then there's France again. So France, as we saw, have 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 incredible I'm saying in my opinion Argentina actually might win this, but there are certain teams that 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 might stop Argentina from winning it. And the first one is France, obviously. So we saw, so France obviously have the best attacking, the best attacking formation, like in the World Cup. So so there's um there's Olise, obviously, then there's Bellamy, there's Mbappe again. So and as we saw already that the link up play between Olise and Mbappe is so dangerous, to the point that it is now clear at this point. It is now clear that if Olise were to come to Real Madrid, it will be dangerous, because we saw already in the World Cup the link up play that happened that happens between that happens between between Olise and Mbappe. So we can clearly see that France have a dangerous attacking squad because the link-up play between Olise and Mbappe is so dangerous. So there's Olise, Dembele, and Mbappe. So France actually have been also dominating all their games. Okay, there are so many people that are performing in France. Okay, there, I mean there's again there's Bacola, there's Chucky, there's all these amazing players. So France, in my opinion, also have equal chance of of actually winning this club and this World Cup. Then there's again no there's so many teams then is there's Japan and all that. So there are so many teams. There's so many teams that actually might actually end up winning this World Cup. So if so 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 right now Argentina Argentina are really performing in this World Cup. And yeah, so currently Argentina only have to continue performing the same way they're performing. So and yeah, this also before I forget this, there's also Spain also. Okay, so in my opinion, the countries that can win this World Cup are either Argentina, France, Spain, or England, or even Portugal. So France, I already talked about them now that they said that that they have a solid attacking, good defense and all that, so they actually might win the World Cup. And then there's Spain also, because because if we remember, Spain actually beat France in the Euros. So Spain actually were able to beat France in the Euros. So there's a possibility that Spain actually might also win this. And then there's England. There's England. Okay, so now for England, there are so many players that have been left out of the squad. Like these like players like Palmer and Trent. All this, there are so many players that the coach has left out. But yeah, England also have there's also a possibility that England also might win this also. So yeah, so all so so Argentina actually might actually defend their their title this year again. Now Portugal. Now obviously a lot of people obviously don't believe, but for me, I believe that Portugal can still win this. They may still win this World Cup. So obviously, a lot of people we are judging Portugal on the basis of their current performance. But I believe that if Portugal can continue, if Portugal keeps on just picking up on their mistakes, they can actually win this. Yes, obviously the first few games we saw how they are struggling to win, but in my opinion, I feel like Portugal also have an equal chance of winning this uh, World Cup, because even if we look back at the Euros, if we had to look back at the Euros, we realize that at uh, the Euros, Portugal were never the favorites. If we had to look back at the Euros when Portugal beat Spain in the final on penalties, you realize that Portugal were never the the favorites to win the Euros. But what happened? They actually end up winning. They actually end up winning the Euros. So in my opinion, I feel like Portugal currently are not performing. Portugal at the current stage, they are not performing the way they are supposed to perform. But I feel like they can still make a comeback and win this win this World Cup. So so even though Portugal are not performing, in my opinion, we should not underestimate them. They can still actually come back and actually win this World Cup. Now, obviously, a lot of people they are blaming Ronaldo, but in my opinion, I don't really think there's a problem with Portugal. In my opinion, they just need to keep playing. There's actually a possibility that they can actually win this World Cup. So currently, Ronaldo has not scored any goals yet. Okay, he has not scored any goals, but in my opinion, Portugal also have an equal chance of actually winning this World Cup. So currently, Argentina right now is unstoppable right now. As we're talking, okay. So Argentina, let me say Messi and Argentina right now are currently unstoppable right now. And if they continue playing like this, who knows? They actually might end up winning this World Cup for the second time. Okay, so that was all for the video. Don't forget. This is actually my first video that I'm recording. So maybe the the quality of the audio might not be proper, but yes. So this is actually my first video that I'm making. So apologies for my maybe my audio, maybe it might not be clear, but don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll meet you in the next one.